Okay, we're going to kill them. They're going to be like dead.
Yeah, this Halloween in America, there's nothing scarier than MAGA politics. And when Halloween is over in a few days, there will be nothing scarier in America than MAGA politics. But hey, I've got some good news for the MAGA types out there. You're all safe from zombies because they only eat people with brains.
Smart people don't like me.
Yeah, indeed. And for us smart people that don't like Trump, I have got a brilliant new anti Trump Halloween display to dissect for you and some other Halloween highlights and lowlights from around America and even up north into Canada. I'll share it all with you. So please do us a favor hit subscribe to Really American Media. Help us hit 1 million subscribers before the end of this year or before the end of our democracy, whichever comes first. It's a coin toss. All right, so you may recall a video I did a few weeks ago that MAGA was cheering for and anybody with a soul was denouncing.
Halloween display is the talk of the community. It shows skeletons dressed as ICE agents chasing others wearing sombreros and ponchos.
Yeah, and it's no surprise that the MAGA maggots were quick to defend it by essentially saying, like, hey, relax, it's just a funny Halloween display. Can't you snowflakes take a joke? Well, those exact same people that were cheering for that pro ICE Halloween display started howling like a werewolf under a full moon when this anti ICE display in Texas started to make the rounds online. Okay, that is pretty harsh, but it's just a fun Halloween display, right? Can't you take a joke? Now, in all seriousness, I think that anti ice display was a little blunt and lacked some much needed creativity. But this display in Illinois takes it up a notch, showing the 7 deadly sins. And if you zoom in on greed, we see Trump sitting on a gold toilet with a briefcase full of money, surrounded by his tacky gold accents, with pictures over the fire of Putin, Trump and Epstein, and Trump kissing Elon Musk. Scary, slightly disturbing, but definitely more creative. However, we've got a new display in Georgia that absolutely tops them all. Let me just show you the entire thing, then I'm going to break it all down because there is a lot going on here, and MAGA, they're not going to like any of it. Okay, first of all, fucking bravo. That house wins both Halloween and the First Amendment, hands down. And the scariest part is it's all based on reality. So let's enjoy the nuance going on here. We've got the giant skeleton of Putin playing puppet master to Trump, who's wearing a wannabe dictator hat with a shirt that says, I'm on the list. Yeah. Next to him is the J.D. Vance puppet with his fat face mean pic on the shirt and a hat that says, "All I do is vacation." Then we move down to ground level, where we see Trump's top stooges all worshiping their overlords. And we see Pete Hegseth's skeleton surrounded by crushed beer cans and holding an empty liquor bottle. Touche. Then we've got Carol lying Levitt with a MAGA hat and a giant cross around her bony neck. Next to her is RFK. And please note, the skeleton has worms coming out of his brain, which might be the funniest thing here, since RFK actually had a worm eat part of his brain, and I only wish that was a joke.
I have cognitive problems, clearly. Kennedy said one of the doctors said it could have been caused by a worm that got into my brain and ate a portion of it and then died.
Yeah, all right. Getting back to our anti-Trump Halloween display, next to RFK is Ice Barbie after getting one too many Botox injections. We've got a series of headstones mourning, fun things like the loss of science, facts and truth, freedom of speech, DEI, humanity, democracy, and women's rights. Then we've got ICE agents arresting Lady Liberty, who is, of course, dead at this time, a No Kings protester taking the high ground up on the roof, and a Handmaid's Tale display grieving over the loss of women's autonomy next to a sign that says regulate guns, not women. And in case there is any lingering doubt if this is a liberal home or not, there's a pride flag in the window and a John Ossoff campaign sign, who is, of course, their senator from Georgia. Bravo. It's absolutely brilliant. And it must have cost a small fortune, especially since the cost of all things Halloween this year are even higher, thanks to you know who.
Halloween decorations and costumes could cost shoppers more this Halloween season. That's according to new data from the National Retail Federation. Americans are expected to spend about $114 on average. That's $5 more than last year. The agency says some of the increasing costs are in part due to the ongoing tariffs on Chinese imports.
Yeah, and in one last Halloween slap in the face to our Trump-o-lantern president, his costume used to be very popular up in Canada, but for some odd reason, it's not this year.
But things have changed now, haven't they?
They have. I don't think we've had somebody, certainly not this year, anybody wants to be Trump. I think it's just a little too close to home now, and it's just not funny anymore. So we are not doing any political costume. Well, not that we're refusing. We haven't had any requests to have any political costumes.
Oh, Canada, I think that says it all. So please, have a safe and fun Halloween. And if there's no good scary movies on TV, just put on the news and you'll be scared shitless. Please, everybody, like this video, comment below, and get vocal. From the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, newest episode available right here on this YouTube channel. I'm Steve Halloween Harness for Really American Media.